I am so excited because the Step Out TV shows are back live on T2I TV. And for those who don't know, Step Out is a series of interviews and motivational segments designed to bring the best out of you and your business. Therefore, we have the following TV programs. Our first TV program, which is our flagship program, dubbed Step Out with Oscar Bimpong, is designed to interview consultants, experts, talented people, and those doing exceptionally well in their communities. The second one is Step Out SME Focus. This is where we interview business owners and showcase their products and services. The third one is Step Out Youth Impact Zone. This is where we interview young people succeeding against all odds to serve as an inspiration to other young people. And the last one is Step Out Authors Corner. And this is where we interview authors to share what their book is about to the world. Join us every week. Like T2I TV on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. To advertise or for further information, do WhatsApp +44 759 1152 983 or +233 55 580 3924 or email info@traintoinspire.com. T2I TV, we engage, educate, enlighten, and empower.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Step Out with Oscar Bimpon show. And tonight is another powerful discussion that we are bringing to you just to inspire you, to educate you, to really help you to really achieve your goals and to succeed against all odds. And tonight is no exception. Tonight, I want to encourage you to really call somebody for that person to call another person for you to join the show. Tonight's program is for people that are living in Africa and the diaspora, and it's going to be an amazing discussion. Now, before I go on to my guest, I want to mention a few of our sponsors. But even before that, I just want everybody that is watching us, I'm your regular host for the Step Out TV shows. My name is Oscar Bimpon, and those who don't know me, Oscar is an altar transformational speaker, corporate trainer, and a business consultant. And we always bring to you powerful discussions on the Step Out TV shows. And I want to really mention a few of our sponsors. This program is sponsored by Train to Inspire Consultancy. That is your business training and consulting firm. And also Train to Inspire work with colleges, universities, and second cycle institutions in relation to the personal development of students. Also, ZPay Ghana Limited, your remittance and mobile money company based in Ghana. ZPay just launched their USSD code for mobile money, and that is *270#. Just dial it on your phone and register for ZPay mobile money. ZPay, you don't need a third party to register for ZPay mobile money. Just at the dial on your phone, you can register to be part of what we call the Freedom Family. Now, time has already been spent because we were having some technical hitches here and there. But look, we are here. It's better late than never. And if you want to really also speak to any of our sponsors, their contact details are scrolling on the screen. Now, let me bring my guest for us to go straight to business. Step Out with Oscar Bimpon is a program that we have designed to interview experts, to interview consultants, to interview talented people and people doing exceptionally well in their communities. And tonight, I have got somebody that I will introduce in a jiffy. And my guest for tonight is coming to talk about a powerful topic that is actually dear to my heart, especially for those who are living in the diaspora and those who are also living in Africa. Now, who is my guest? My guest is a multiple award-winning mompreneur. She's the CEO of Sherill Talk Africa. She's a public speaker and a mentor. She is in the person of Sherill Fuller. Please welcome to Step Out with Oscar Bimpo, and you are live on T2I TV UK.
Good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Oscar, and apologies for everything.
You don't need to apologize. It's technical issue, so that is fine. Yes. So how has your day been?
Yeah. It's been a busy day, to be fair. It's been very, very busy here in Ghana, but, you know, we're blessed and, you know, I'm excited for what's going on the ground at the moment.
Wow, 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 wow,
Yeah.
wow. It's been a busy day. It's always been a busy day. Yes. It's always been a
and
busy
it's
day.
Easter weekend. It's Easter weekend. So, you know, people are still going around their daily business. But as you know, Ghana is a very, you know, spiritual country. So people are giving thanks as well this weekend that are Christians. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, our topic for discussion is very, very important. And our topic is the importance of the wider diaspora visiting, investing, and returning to the motherland.
That's right.
Why are you so passionate about Africa?
Listen, right. What it is, growing up in the diaspora, sometimes, you know, you hear so many different stories, but I grew up in a family that was very much connected with their heritage. Okay. So when I actually took my children, in 2020, I took them, you know, I just knew before I went, there was some amazing things that we could do. And I'm just really, 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 really tired of everybody saying that nothing's going on in the UK or USA. And I'm thinking, well, let's all go home. We can do so many amazing things. There's so much gaps and we can just make it happen and do amazing things. So I'm really, really, like I say, excited about it. And it's just lovely. The weather, everything, the food, the people, I just love it.
Wow, 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 wow. But do you think the time is right for people to come back to Africa?
Definitely, definitely. With what's going on with this pandemic and so forth, I think there's nothing. It's like you say, everything happens in its timing. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, you know, some people have got this mindset that things are not happening that great in the West for them at the moment. So why not? Let's actually just change our mindset and think about what positive things we can do, as I say, at home. At the end of the day, you know, what are we waiting for? At the end of the day, there's worldwide recessions that, you know, that are actually about to hit. Some countries are already in that situation now. So as I say, we are, as a people, we are very entrepreneurial anyway. So I just feel like, yeah, we just need to make it happen. Everything's in Africa anyway. The world depends on Africa. So what are we doing? Staying in the West? Let's go. That's how I see it.
But somebody will say, is it as easy as being said?
Why not? Why isn't it not as easy? At the end of the day, I was born and raised in the UK. However, even if I wanted to say, for instance, go and live in any other Western country, you could do your research or you could just pick up your bags and go. You know, if I wanted to say volunteer and say, I'll just pick any random country, say the USA, then you do your research, you'd apply for your visas and you'd make it happen. But some people wouldn't think about it. So if you're basically a black person or a person of color, why would you be scared to go back to the homeland of your ancestors? What is there to fear? I don't see what the issue is. You know, at the end of the day, we're already, you know, myself, I can talk about myself then. I live in the UK and I've grown up in the UK and I've experienced a lot of racism in the UK. And at the end of the day, our ancestors prior to that, my grandparents, they went through way more than what we're going through now. However, I don't see what the problem is. At the end of the day, let's make it happen.
Wow. So you were born and raised in the UK, and that is
right.
where that is where I get I don't know how to say it, but people that lived in Africa that are now
Yeah,
living in Europe and America, they are
that's
finding it
right.
difficult to come home. But you that was born and raised in the UK, you haven't spent much time on the motherland, you have rather decided that you want to really go home. What have you seen that others haven't
That's
seen?
right. Yeah,
What have you seen
that's right. Because listen, what I'm going to say to you is, okay, when you come to Africa, then you've got the sun, you've got the fresh food, you've got variety of opportunities and so forth. You've got great universities, you've got great, as I said, great people. However, in the UK, yes, people do like the opportunities that are there in the UK as well. However, at the end of the day, remember, people probably want to see something that they haven't saw before. But when people actually go to, say, the West, they can't really say to their friends and family, oh, it's not working out or it's not as great, because a lot of people want to travel. But at the moment, say, I know people right now that have just gone to the UK, say the end of last year, to study, and they're seeing that it's not what they thought it was. At the moment, they're actually, say, doing their studies in lockdown. They're going to work in the lockdown. They're just seeing depressed faces. People in the UK, you know, a lot of them, their faces look so sad because they're caught up in the rat race. Even if you go to Africa or you go to the Caribbean, when you see people, even though they may have like troubles, or they might have like a lot going on in their minds, they're still smiling, they're still happy, they've got family spirits. In the UK now, a lot of things have like been like, you know, it's not, people are not always there as much as they used to be, and as the community spirit seems to have gone. People are selfish, they just care about themselves. In Africa, everybody, doesn't matter if you haven't got any food, you've got nothing, somebody will give you, somebody will help you. There is people like that in, as I said, the UK, that will help, but it's just a totally different vibe. Totally different vibe, and
Wow.
everybody's smiling. Yeah, it's just different. When you come back off the plane from the UK, you just see grey faces. Everybody looks depressed. The sky is grey. Everybody's gloomy. I don't see nobody smiling. I don't know what's wrong. Well, I know what's wrong. They want to get out. Even the people that are not black, they want to get out too.
So you are not even talking about money. You are just talking about your well-being, having your peace of mind, enjoying the good things of life. So you are thinking those of us living in the UK, we are missing out, right?
That's right. Remember, money cannot buy happiness, but however, money is a tool and it can make us have a more comfortable life. So at the end of the day, if you've got good mental health, you've got good surroundings, you've got good food, and you've got positive mindset, that's all gonna enhance your lifestyle. In the UK, a lot of people, they're running from one job to another job. They are complaining that right now in the pandemic, some people are losing their houses because they've lost their job. Some people are on this furlough system and they will get some support. But once that goes, you know, the TV license people are still going to chase you. The counter tax people are still going to chase you. You don't have that in Africa. People look at me like I'm mad when I tell them about TV license. They're like, you have to pay to watch your TV. I said, yes. And they laugh at you in the Caribbean as well.
Wow.
So you don't have that. And you can get natural water as well. No water bill. I love that too. Once you get your borehole.
but when did it occur to you that enough is enough? Being raised in the UK, living here UK all your life, when did you think enough is enough? You want to make this transition?
To be fair, when I was younger, you know, Oscar, I used to say to my grandma when I was about 7 or 8, I used to get cold. I'm very slim. I get cold in my bones from a young age. I used to complain to my grandma. I used to call her mom, why did you come here? It's cold. And she used to say, Sherill, stop your noise. You're born in England. That's what she used to say. She's from St. Kitts and Nevis. And she says to me that they were told that, you know, there was great working opportunities and so forth. But for me, I always like like my own culture as well. So for me, I was thinking, right, at the moment, yes, I've done some amazing projects, amazing things in the UK, but one turning point was my son. I was thinking, you know what, I wanted him to go to university, and he was looking at options here, and it had here in the UK, and it had a year out, and I said, you know what, why don't we go and see what opportunities are in the motherland? And while we're there as well, let me educate these children about their heritage so that they can actually know about what their ancestors went through. So whether he decided to take up the opportunity or not, they can be in touch, be grounded, and they can know a bit more about their heritage. So it's important for ourselves as well to educate ourselves, because sometimes there's, from the Caribbean and the African heritage, there's sometimes a disconnect and so forth. So because of the different things that have happened. So I really just thought, I know I'm African regardless if my family were grown up in the Caribbean diaspora. So I just feel like I just wanted to be at peace. I can't be bothered with all the bills anymore, Oscar. I'm being serious. I just want a nice life.
Don't talk about the bills. Don't talk about the bills. That is a headache. Yes.
Yeah, I have to talk about the bills, because at the end of the day, right, you can do so many amazing things. And to be honest, when I went to Africa, I could see how we could bring our skills, and we can impact so much over there. And to be fair, our brothers and sisters on the ground are so entrepreneurial. We can learn so much from each other, and if we can put that together, that can be phenomenal, and nobody would be able to like mess with us. It would be fantastic.
Yeah. Do you think there are opportunities for ethnic minorities in the UK?
Say that again, please.
Do you think there are opportunities for ethnic minorities in the UK?
There's opportunities if you want to make sure you keep your head down and don't worry about what anybody else is saying or thinking and so forth. The same as what our grandparents used to do. At the end of the day, there's opportunities everywhere. However, it's on the individual if you want to take the opportunities, And to be fair, it's what you want in life. There might be people from the diaspora or people that are born in the UK. They don't want to leave. They want to stay. But at the end of the day, I think that people shouldn't limit their avenues. You need to just widen your branches and see what's out there. That's what I believe.
Wow. Well, why did you choose Ghana? Why Ghana?
Right. The reason why I chose Ghana is, to be fair, everybody asked me this. To be fair, originally it wasn't going to be Ghana. It was going to be Gambia. I've got a good friend, Fatu, who's got shops and different businesses. And she asked me 20 years ago to basically do a business with her in Gambia. And I had my mom's nephew was living there. And I was really looking into that. But at the time, I was too busy going to Dubai, going to America, going to everywhere else, exploring the world. And I was too busy fixing my fence and all sorts of foolishness. And I didn't go. And then I was considering Cape Verde as well. But it wasn't as developed. And then the reason why Ghana came in, because I was doing my research years and years back, probably in 2007 and a bit before that. And I was seeing that there was loads of different volunteering opportunities going on. And a friend of mine, she went out to Ghana and she was volunteering. She went to live there, and it looked interesting. And I was thinking, I'd like to go to Ghana and so forth. And then I just seen that there was a lot of movement happening in Ghana. And I thought, you know what? Rita Marley's out there. Other people are out there. Let's see what's happening on the ground in Ghana. And also because of the slave castles as well, it was as a central point. So after going there to visit, I just got the natural connection. And I thought, you know what? I need to be here. I need to be in Ghana. So that's why I'm starting here.
Wow. So far, what is your opinion? Your general overview of Ghana. What have you experienced that you think, wow, this has really confirmed the fact that I should be here?
Listen, everybody, even coming back this time to Ghana, there's been some people I'd met only limited time and so forth. People like, oh my gosh, you're back. Everybody's excited, genuinely to see you. You know, nobody's expecting anything. People are just kind, they're just happy. To me, I just feel comfortable. Last time I was here, I was out in the elections, and a lot of people had thought I'd lost my mind. They said, Sherill, what are you doing out in the elections, all up in the community and everything? I said, I feel safer, Oscar, in Ghana than I feel in the UK. I'm being serious. I will go out in Ghana any time of day, even walking out in any area. I don't care. I'm fine. Nobody, you know, people will say, are you okay, auntie? Or they say, madam, can I help you? Or they might say, do you need something? Or they might ask you for something. I'm not bothered. I just blend in. They might think, oh, is she, you know, somebody did ask me the other day, you've got a different look. You know, your nose looks a bit different. But you're black. But nobody, they might look at you like I look a little bit slightly different. But if anybody asks, I just say, oh, I'm from the north, or I just say, oh, I'm from East Africa, or I just say, I'm from West Africa. But I just say, when they say about my nose, I say, it's the white blood, but you know I'm African. That's what I say to them, just as a joke, you know. But I know it's not a joke because what our ancestors went through, but I have to, like, you know, make a joke of it because they can see even in us in the diaspora, our features, we have got different features of slave masters' blood in us. And you know, I have to make a joke of it, but looking more deeply, it isn't funny really. But what can you do, to be fair? But you know, that's how it is really. But if you're looking at yourself really, from you go to that door of return and you go to these places in Ghana and you go and touch the motherland, you know that at the end of the day, you need to give thanks everything that your ancestors have been through, and you need to do the best to help the people on the ground and do something positive and impact. So that's how I see it.
Wow. But Ghanaians are naturally nice people.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. But to be fair, people are peaceful. When I came back from Ghana the other day, funny enough, in the lockdown, everybody says, even my stepmom, Sherill, what's wrong with you? I said, what do you mean, what's wrong with me? She said, you're just calm. You used to be running up and down. I'm like, I just like, you know, it like slowed me down. And I love that. I love the saying, people say in Ghana, they're like, exercise patience. I was like, exercise patience. So in the UK, nobody knows that thing. They need it now. But in Ghana, everything's like slow, you know, and you just get it done. And nobody, they're just like, I can't kill myself about it. But in the UK, yeah, I can't kill myself. But in the UK, people are like, oh my gosh, you gotta do it now. You know? But, yeah,
so
I love the Ghanaian people.
So let me tell you this funny story, right? My first time of coming to London, and I went to Victoria with my cousin, and it was rush hour, and everybody was running around. Everybody is chasing. They are going somewhere. I'm like, so I asked my cousin, what's actually wrong? He says they are going to work. I said, but why should they run? Where I come from, people don't run to work.
Yes, you know? That's the thing. Because I call it, when I come from Birmingham and I get into London, I call it my London walk. I start like doing this fast walk. I'm thinking, what am I doing? You know, the London walk. So I understand you with that one. That it must have been a shock. And
exactly.
To be fair, yeah. And everybody, another thing what I like about Ghana is majority of the people were black that I seen, and it was like, when I came back to England, it was strange because I've been in Ghana for so long. I hadn't seen white people for a long time. I'm sorry, you know, my white friends that I know in the UK, but I hadn't seen white people for ages. So I was just looking. When I got to immigration, I went, what's going on? And I'm being honest. That's the truth.
But it's quite interesting. I remember 2019, I was in Ghana for 8 months. And when I came back to London, it was like everything was new to me. Like I've lost touch of everything. And it's quite amazing. Now, what are some of the opportunities that you think they are in Africa or in Ghana that you think people should really look out for before they can make the transition?
I think everybody needs to visit. Okay, I love Ghana, but I know different people that are living in different parts of Africa. There's so many different countries. So, you know, it's a bit like anything, you need to visit. And it's a bit like what you've said to me, why do you love Ghana? It's a bit like if you live in the UK or you live in America, there's different cities, isn't there? So you might like different places. So if you visit a country, that might connect with you more than the next country. But I would say to everybody, if you're going to visit, make sure that it's a country, if you're a diasporan, that you're able to say, do business, you're able to say, set up home, you're able to, they welcome people, foreigners as Obronies, they welcome Obronies so that you're able to, do things on the ground, because I do know there are some African countries and a lot of diasporans get really, really down in the dumps about it, because they say, imagine we were taken from these shores and we want to do something here, but we're not allowed to. So to prevent that, pick a country where you know you can do something on the ground. Now, for me, as I said, you can visit every business opportunity you can do. If you don't want to be a business owner, you can bring your skills, even if, say, you say, for instance, into IT. If you were a teacher, anything, you could maybe get a job. But what I would say is entrepreneurship. There's like local people that may be unemployed or looking for opportunities. So if you're going to go there, I think it's more beneficial if you're coming with an entrepreneurial mindset and you're looking to set things up and enhance things. That's what I believe.
Wow. But some people say there are no opportunities in Africa. Africa is a difficult place. Africa is a difficult place. It's a place that they don't have institutions, they don't have structures. It's a very difficult place to be. What is your take on that?
Well, my take is, right, everybody used to come to Africa to be educated and so forth. Yes, there might be things that may be done slightly differently, but each system, you have to adapt to it. And maybe if we can stop like looking at the negativity and we can come with a mind that we're coming to help improve and we can all learn from each other, then things can change and we can work hand in hand. But at the end of the day, if you're just going to come here criticizing that something's done differently here, then that's not going to work, is it? But if you come in with an open mind and you're willing to learn as well, both sides, things work on both ways. However, in the UK, for instance, I can only talk about there. It's not perfect here. Corruption happens in the UK, you know, in terms of, you know, different government contracts sometimes go to people that are friends of people, but they're limited company. But people don't always talk about that. So what I'm going to say is, for me, I think that people have to be willing to actually open their minds and willing to adapt to the situation that they're going into. That's what I would say.
Wow. Because I think I hear that a lot. People say, oh, there are no opportunities there. But have you experienced some level of frustrations whilst you are in Ghana?
As I said to you, the bit about the exercise patience thing. But what I'm going to say to you, if you're a serious person and you say to people, listen, this and this, I'm just going to say it how it is. Money talks. So if you're going to say, okay, I want to do this and I want it express or something, if you want it quick, that you may be able to get things fast tracked and so forth. However, sometimes people are laid back in the nature, but if you can maybe have patience yourself and step back a little bit and think, okay, let me say this in a different way, and maybe then they can see more of the urgency in what I need doing, or if you can actually just train people up. So that's what I'm finding at the moment, that I'm a person that sometimes do 4 or 5 things at once, and people are finding that very difficult. They're like, but hold on, Sherill, you're asking me to set up Casper. Now you want to do shop. Now you want to do consultancy. Now you want to do this all at once. We do one at a time. I said, no, I need to do 5 things at once. And you want to do property too? I said, yes. So what I'm saying is, if you can explain to people, if you multitask and put the right systems in place, everything can work well. So that's how that's how I see it. So yes, there will be things that's done differently. For instance, registering a company then in Ghana, you might go there and they might tell you this and this. And in the UK, you could go online and within 24 hours, you've got your paperwork. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
But in Ghana, there might be a little bit more processes you have to go through and so forth.
Yeah.
Mindset.
Yes, but the exercise bit is quite interesting, isn't it?
Yes.
Exercise patience bit, because I'm a Ghanaian.
Yes.
I think because I've lived in the UK for some time now, when I go to Ghana, for example, I'm sitting at the restaurant and I'm just in dire need of my food. And I see the waiter or the waitress, the way they will relax to bring the food. That is the definition of the exercise patience, right?
Yes.
But in the UK, everybody is in the run, or is on the run. Like the person who's serving at the restaurant, that person is on the run. They are just moving from one customer to other. But in Ghana, people are so relaxed, and she'll be holding the plate so calmly and nicely, bringing it to you with relaxed mode, taking one step at a time, isn't it?
That's the truth. But it's like that. It's like that in the Caribbean, and that it happened the other day when we went somewhere. They didn't have what we needed, or they didn't have it, but they just smiled. What I love about Ghanaians, this is what I'm gonna explain. What I love, when they tell you no, they say no, please. I said to the lady, no, please. I said, oh, I had to laugh because you see, it's like passive aggressive, but they just, because they said it so nicely, you just don't know. I'm like, pardon? I said, okay, because we were going somewhere and it was going to be quite expensive. And I said, oh, could we look at this article first or whatever? Because da. She said, no, please. And then I'm thinking, you just need to book on the link, da. And I was laughing because she was serious. And like, when we was like, for instance, buying some food the other day, they didn't have what we needed, everything they didn't have. However, because they're just smiling through it and so forth, you just thought, oh my goodness, okay. But in Jamaica, they would probably like just mutter, take something out and walk off. But Ghanaians just smile. So you gotta love that. You gotta love that nature.
Wow. I think you are really falling in love with Ghana already.
I really have fallen in love with Ghana, and it's a beautiful country. And it's not just like, a lot of people tend to focus on like Accra. There's so many other beautiful parts of Ghana to explore, and I think people need to look a bit further as well, and great opportunities. As I say, you don't have to have a lot of money. You can start with something small, and you can come back and forward, and it will develop. So I don't see what people are just crying about in, say, the UK. I think they need to all start looking at even putting funds together, throwing partner hands, as we used to call it in the Caribbean, to save some money, say they're not in a position to go, and make it happen, make it really happen.
Wow. Now, let me bring you back to the UK. And in the UK, do you think this message that is being, because Ghana really last year really did the year of return, which really brought a lot and lots of people from the diaspora to Ghana. And do you think that message is really sinking well with people who are living in the diaspora?
Yes, I think it is. I think a lot of people are really, really interested, even young people, because the different festivals, a lot of the celebrities that are going back to Ghana, and it's making people look at other parts of Africa. And the young people are even saying, whoa, I didn't know it was like that in Africa, like the clothes, the fashion shows, the food, the hairstyling, the property opportunities, the beaches, various things. So I think a lot of people are opening up their eyes a little bit more now, and thinking, right, it's not what I think it is. And to be honest, when I'm in Ghana, this time I'm here on business, and to be fair, I see lots of white people, Indian people. This time I haven't seen any Chinese people, but previously I did. But what I'm going to say at the end of the day is everybody's enjoying Ghana of different ethnicities. So why aren't the black diaspora coming to connect? They need to. But like I say, I think that a lot of that campaign was fantastic, and now it's beyond the return. So everybody's still, you know, looking into come to Ghana, I think. But that some people, it's been more restricted because of the virus, you know.
Wow. Because look, I'm really enjoying the discussion, because there are a lot of people that want to come back to Ghana. They want to go back to Nigeria. They want to go back to the Gambia, Sierra Leone. But I even watched a video where young people are going back to Sierra Leone from the United States, starting businesses here and there. Now, compared to the business environment, using UK as a case study, and the business environment in Ghana, where do you think it's easier for you to start business, and where do you think there are opportunities?
I think it's easy to start businesses in Ghana because right now they're really open. The government are really open to diasporans coming over there and working with Ghanaians. I want to point that out. I think you need to be very mindful about working with local people. And every one of my businesses that I'm looking to develop, I'm working in partnerships with Ghanaians to create jobs and opportunities, because the local people need to benefit too. Okay. It's funny you mentioned Sierra Leone. My cousin did the DNA test and so forth, and my maternal side is from Sierra Leone, and apparently they are opening citizenship as well to a lot of the diaspora as well. So to be fair, for me, I just feel that people need to just think in their head, what is the business idea? What is it they want to do? And go and try it out and make it happen, and be willing to just work in partnership. That's what I'm going to say, be willing.
Wow. It's a very tough decision for some people to really leave, because I think the comfort of getting the basics of life actually in the diaspora, don't you think is really causing a lot of people to live in their comfort zone, and because of that they cannot really stretch out to go and give that helping hand on the motherland? Don't you think so?
Some people have got that mindset, but what I would say to them is that they could, if people don't want to transition fully, they can come and go, can't they? They could come and go. Or even if, say, somebody doesn't want to, as you said, at their comfort zone, even if, say, somebody doesn't want to live in the motherland, if they come and hire an Airbnb from, say, our brothers and sisters on the ground, it doesn't matter which country, that helps the local people, that helps the local economy and so forth. Then if somebody is interested in, say, starting a business, you don't have to live in Africa. You can have people on the ground, and you can start businesses there. And then you could maybe even have a retirement plan for you to transition a bit later on. So what I'm saying is everybody's journey is different. There's no right and wrong way of doing it. But one thing I will say is everybody needs to make some decisions right now. We're in serious times. What is it that you're looking for? For me, as I said to you, it doesn't matter where I live, I can make money. But I'm looking for sanity, peace of mind, and I need sunshine in my body.
Wow.
And that's what I need.
Wow.
Just need happiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So how do you think people who are living in the diaspora, though probably they can come in and out or come and stay, but how do you think they can contribute to the Africa we want to see?
Okay, I think they can contribute by, okay, if you do live in the West End, whatever, even if you make something even if, say, you've got you're a normal working class person, and you bring your pound to whichever country, or you bring your dollar, or you bring your euro, it's usually quite a little bit more. So like in Ghana at the moment, you're getting like 7 or nearly 8 of you know, Ghanaian CDs to the pound. So you've got a benefit there. So what I'm going to say to you is, doesn't matter if you've got something small, you can start something small. You could even think, okay, I've got a small amount of money, I could even support some people to become entrepreneurs, just selling in the street. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? If you want to get into property, people are complaining they cannot get on the UK property market and so forth. You could buy some land far up in the north, or you could buy some land a little bit more in. You don't have to start with the big investments. Different people have got different amounts of money to invest in. Same as in the same here in in the UK. It's the same in the UK. You could, like I say, you don't have to you got to weigh up the risk. That's what I mean. You've got to weigh up the risks. And at the end of the day, if you want to try something else, you have to just see. But what I'm going to say, if you can start anything small, and at the end of the day, you can do something amazing. But your skills, all right then. For instance, you there's things that we might have learned here in the UK. Say, for instance, I keep saying here as if I'm in England. I'm not in England. I'm in Ghana right now. But what I'm going to say then, say you've learned something. So, for instance, then, I might have learned in the UK how to run, say, multiple community projects. Then I might be able to bring what I've learned from entrepreneurship and how it runs in the UK over in the motherland, and we might do things more electronic, using certain systems because the infrastructure is there. So maybe we can bring that over into the diaspora and into the motherland from the diaspora. So there's things that we might do way in the West, we can bring here, and then we can learn the way things are done here. So for instance, there's not everything I personally or anybody might know about, say, the farming, how things are done organically here, but we might have the machinery in the UK that we could maybe, you know, import, but people on the ground know how to do things the traditional way, and we can work together. So like what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, the skills that you learn, we can adapt it. Even the way, say, we do our recycling, those methods can be used in Africa as well, and so forth. And even, say, the way we might do, say, transportation and so forth as well. The different ways that we might say book things and so forth, and how things are done, say, National Express, for instance. Then in Ghana, when we were going, say, on a local trip to Takoradi, you don't book online. You basically go there and you buy your ticket still. However, if you worked in partnership, you could say, okay, this is how we do it in the West, how to set up a certain booking system, and then that could be how it runs as well. But not everybody, say, in Ghana has online banking. They might have mobile money, so the systems work different. But if you have the conversation, the two the two systems can complement each other and see how it can meet in the middle. So there's opportunities everywhere.
Wow. So it's about bringing the skill set that we have in the diaspora, looking at the opportunities over there and find the best fit for the opportunity that is right on the mother hand and build from it. And I think that is when you gave an example of mobile money, there is no mobile money in Europe, but in Africa, mobile money is the way to go, isn't it? So you just have to look at the two systems. So if you're an IT guy and you've been providing some products for the banking system, can you develop a product that is going to fit into the African market based on the situation on the ground, based on the opportunities, and based on the target market that you want to? So I think you are just right on point. And look, time is fast spent, but let me ask you this. If somebody wants to transition back to Africa, what is that one advice that you're going to give them?
Okay, only one. I've got about 20. Okay.
Give as much as you can. Give as much as you can.
Okay. I would say that you need to be willing to learn Be willing to learn. Don't come there with the Western mindset. Be open to new things. Go and visit. Don't make assumptions. It's not the West. It is a different country. So you're gonna have to adapt to the systems. Don't run off your mouth and think that you can act how you might behave. I'm not saying I act like that, but I've seen some people from different parts, and they're not always from the UK. They act a certain way to say that the community on the ground in Africa, and sometimes that's not the culture, the Western culture. Everybody in Africa, a lot of people, majority, are very respectful to each other. So some of the behaviors that may have been learned in the West is frowned upon here. So you need to learn to adapt the behavior, because that's not going to go down too well at the end of the day. And I would say as well is give it time. Don't just think you're going to be an instant millionaire or instant millionairess. You've got to be willing to put in the blood, sweat, and tears as well, because you may have shed tears in the UK as well. So at the end of the day, you can't just give up as soon as you just go there and say, oh, it's not working in Africa. No, it's going to take time, because you don't know the system, you don't know the language potentially, and you might want to learn some of the languages as well, so that you can be respectful as well.
Wow. That is one thing that you said, the Western mindset. And I think it's one of the things that, and you made mention of, people should be willing to learn. So I spend a lot of time in Ghana, to be honest, and I have got used to the system, though I've stayed in the UK for quite a long time now. I've got used to the system. I know how to deal with the people. I don't get frustrated. And some of my friends, when they come, they say, so how are you able to do this? And it's about the learning culture that you are talking about. You see, the Western mindset, it's I go there, I take it. Right? If I want McDonald's, I can go straight to the whatever, get it, move away. Whatever I want, I get it. If I want to register a company online, within few minutes, it's registered. In Africa, is different.
That's right.
The human element still plays an important role in their processes. And that slows down a lot of processes. So if you don't have patience, you'll be frustrated and you will leave. There is a story of a guy that really relocated from the United States to Ghana. And this guy even came with his dog, right? And he just wanted to fax something from Ghana to the United States back in the days. And he went to one communication center, the fax could not go through. He went to about 3, 4, 5 of them. He got frustrated and he just carried his dog and everybody back to the States. You know.
But you didn't see the opportunity.
You see,
the opportunity that is frustration.
So that is what you are talking about, the Western mindset, where we believe that if I want it, I have to get it. And I have to get it now. That is the Western mindset. But Africa, no. You need to have patience. You see, something that email can do, sometimes you have to move a car.
That's right. And
it can be very frustrating, because you are asking yourself, so can't I send you email? No, the African man, the African woman wants to see you and sit you down.
That's right. Oscar, one thing I have had to learn, you said about we were talking about adapting to the system. The other day, I was doing something for one of our new businesses, Africa to Diaspora Connections, and I said, hold on a minute, do we have to have the meeting again? What's going on? But I noticed that there's a lot of meetings just to meet, to say the same thing, to meet. But that's the culture. So you have to adapt to that and so forth. And it's just the way it is. And what I do like, though, is sometimes the way the older generation are brought in. So when you're doing something, sometimes the elders may come in and sit and oversee things, and then make sure everything's running well as well. So that's really good in terms of like community spirit and, you know, having that village around. So I like that element. I really do.
Well, yeah, but it's quite interesting, and I think a lot of people don't learn from that. I remember my MBA class. One of my lecturers told me about getting a big contract in the in the Arab world, and he went with he went with his white colleague, and he says in the Arab world where they went is a culture that when I meet you, Sherill, it doesn't matter the kind of meeting. It doesn't matter how high profile the meeting is. The first thing we need to talk about is family. So we have to talk about family. How have you been? How is life? And this is like a high profile meeting that in the UK is about going straight to the point, right? So he said they were talking about family for about 20 minutes. And his white colleague said, please, can we go straight to business? Then there he realized that they have lost the contract because this is the culture of the people. This is what they uphold. This is what they need to do first before they talk about business. So if you are not able to really understand the culture of the environment that you want to transition in, you will surely be frustrated. And that is where a lot of people come back with so much bitterness, with so much pain, with so much negativity, trying to tell others that they shouldn't go, there are no opportunities, there are challenges. So I totally agree with you. But before we go, what does the future hold for Sherill and all your businesses and all your ambitions and plans in life?
Well, to be fair, it's not really about Sherill, I'll be honest with you. It's about what we can do for the community. I'm really, when I came here, I seen people, they want to work, they're hardworking people, and at the end of the day, I'm really passionate about creating jobs. So look out for, we are creating car spas. So we've got a new car spa that's going to be opening in Ghana as well, and so I'm really excited about that. We've got a new shop as well that's going to be opening in relation to bringing some of the British supplies into over to Ghana as well. So I'm happy with that, and the local produce, and also a service where we can support the diaspora. So we've done all the legwork on the floor and the ground, etc. So if people are looking to say repatriate, looking for property, looking for land, looking to do their shopping, childcare, you name it, we can provide that at African to Diaspora Connections. So that's our new company that's been set up in Ghana at the moment. So and great, and I look forward to even yourself, Oscar. There was yourself and other colleagues looking forward to like maybe see where I can actually volunteer my time in terms of the community to help any of the young people as well in relation to entrepreneurship, or even women. I was a young mom myself, so sometimes I know that sometimes women and entrepreneurship, that I absolutely admire the ladies in Ghana. They've got their babies on their back.
Yes.
They've got they've got their loads on their head.
Yes.
They're doing their things in the hot sun. They're not making anything worry them, and they're not making any excuses.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, I would say look out for the work we're going to be doing with the local Ghanaian community. It's not about me. It's about how we can all work together. And I'll be really happy when I've made like about 1,000+ jobs.
Wow.
I've got. I'm not going to say what my target is. I've got some big targets that I want to do, and I know it can happen. But by the grace of God, as we say in Ghana.
Yeah, there is a fantastic woman I will connect you to, but she's in the Brono region around Sunyani area, and this woman, she was she became a headmistress of a school, and the school there was no roof. The school was totally down, and the woman turned the school around. And I think the last awards that they had in terms of teachers awards for the whole Ghana, she was second. She's an amazing woman that I would like you to connect to, and probably if there is any volunteering in the future that you would like to collaborate with her, that will be very, very great. Yes, so yeah, I will do that. But we've got, but I will also connect you to other people. Don't worry, you are in my hands.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, and yes, I've got some few contact lists, and
thank you so
we
much.
are Ghanaian by birth, but Europe by I don't know the name for it. Yes. But I've got so much comments here, but let me read a few of them. Norma Ellis says, yes, it's about the people and how we can help them, not what they can do for us, but what we can do for them. And she also says, well done, Sherill. And she also says, so proud of you. Norma Ellis says, so I agree with her. So much more to do and more opportunities that we will not have blockage as we do from the European countries as a black person. Then I've got Abipel saying no please, and she's saying no please, yeah. And she also says, for some who does not like saying no, I would take this up from the Ghanaian brothers and sisters. And also Norma Ellis says the nice thing, most of the population is black. And she also says lots of Jamaicans have moved to live in Ghana. There are some bit more comments there. You can read them later. And trust me, Sherill, it's been wonderful having you. What is your last word to everyone that is watching you?
I'd say to everybody, make sure you book a trip. Make sure you book a trip. Doesn't matter if it's Ghana or anywhere else. And I don't want anybody booking anywhere else other than Africa, because we need to obviously contribute to the economy of, Africa, make it grow and so forth. So, yeah, I would say that's what you need to do, please.
Wow. There is one thing I always say, that if we want to see the Africa we want, then you must be part of the solution. Because if you are not part of the solution, then obviously you are part of the problem. And to be part of the solution is for you to contribute your quota in your own small way for us to realize the Africa that we want. The Africa that we want cannot be done by Europeans anymore. It cannot be done by the Americans anymore. It cannot be done by the Asians. It can be done by ourselves. And trust me, we have got the people, we have got the human resource. You see, Africa has got about 230 million by UN report. Over 230 million young, vibrant Africans between the ages of 15 to 24 years. And this is an energetic age who are hungry to work. If we can all work together and help harness the skills of these young people, help create an environment that is going to give them opportunities, we are going to move like the speed of light. Because when you look at Europe, Europe now is now living, the population is an old population. These old people, when you move from Italy, Germany, France, United Kingdom, and people are not giving birth. So the younger generation is few. We have got an asset. And that is why I want to recommend my book for you. My book now is now published on Amazon. Mindset Revolution, Re-engineering the Mind from Prison to Purpose. And the aim of that book was written based on my travels in Africa. And I've realized that until we change the mindset of the young people, we will continue to experience the challenges and the problems that our forebears really would faced. And that is why I want to build the foundation on working on the minds of our African people. Because if you can change it on the inside, it will reflect on the outside. And this is about time we work on our minds before we work on our vision. The world now is a global space. You can be in Ghana and your business is running across the globe. It's about having the right mindset and the self-belief that it can be done. So get my book on Amazon, search for Oscar Bimpong. You will see Mindset Revolution. Amazing. I just really posted it on social media for the first time today. And the kind of screenshots I've had from people who have bought the book is amazing, Sherill. It's so amazing.
I'll get it now.
So too many sales today. I'm so happy.
I'm gonna get one as soon as we finish. I'm gonna click on and buy one too.
Exactly. So I want to thank everybody that has really helped me in this journey. It's a very tough journey, but we believe that we want to be part of history. We want to be part of the generation that said that, look, we were part of the new generation of Africa, the new history of Africa. We are writing it ourselves. I always tell people that, look, a lot of Africans are waiting to go on CNN Africa. We want to create a platform. This platform is a seed. This platform should be the next CNN Africa. That every African will be proud to come on this platform, not to wait for them to be very successful before they fight their way to go to CNN. Any level, we are going to help you. On Saturday, on Tuesday, it is dedicated for young people on the continent and in the diaspora. Young people who are doing amazingly well, who are changing the narrative, changing the status quo in their own small world. Tuesdays are dedicated for them. And last year, we interviewed so many young people. Today, one of the young ladies that I interviewed last year, today, she interviewed Michelle Obama. And these young people, these are the young people we want to raise in diaspora and in Africa. And I want to say that if some of these young people can do it, all of us can do it. It's just a matter of really believing that it can be done. Sherill, it's been nice having you on the show. I really appreciate all your time, and God richly bless you.
And yours.
Wow.
And yours too, and also to Sandra for making the connection.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
hope to see you back in the UK very soon, so that we can have proper chat.
Oh no, let's not talk about that. No, please. No, please.
No, it's getting warmer. It's getting warmer, so it's not going to be as bad as you think.
Well, somebody told me yesterday it's going to be snowing next week. Is that true?
That's what they said, but I think I still don't believe it, because this is global warming to the next level. No, we don't need it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, exactly.
All right. So thanks to everyone that really spent their time with us.
Bye.
Thank you, and see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.